Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Yeah, we're doing two of these in one day, baby. Another 3v3. Let's get unreasonable. Let's get planetside and let's get back to fighting the Germans. We're recreating World War II a little bit today on. I didn't tell you the name of this map last time. I'm sorry for that. Altair Crossing. Altair Crossing. Version 1.7, I do believe, as we are loading in once again as the Dark Blue Commander playing Cortex. What is this? Commander Box Eater not playing Armada. Now, this is a rare sight, as our boy has finally been convinced. All I can say in the Discord chat is thug. That's it. That's all it is. That's what it's coming down to, and that's all I'm whispering in his sweet little ears, and he's been influenced. He's come over to the dark side, ladies and gentlemen. He's joined the Cortex armies, and he has spawned in with us today as the Cortex 2 spam thugs. It is time once again as we get back into it. Venom going for 3 wins. I am going for 4. He has it dialed in better than I do this game, that's for sure, as we are probably going to be wasting energy here in just a moment. I wish there was a hotkey that would let me, like, open up the more advanced spectator menus, but I doubt that there is, as I don't see anything here. Maybe if I knew console commands, I would be uh, more. Oh, does that pause the game? That kind of sucks. But we can go over here. We can go expert, and we can see. I think it's energy excess. As yeah, we have accessed 1.4 thousand more energy than the enemy at this point. We'll keep the. I think we'll keep this up this game because this is kind of more interesting in these really small games like this, where this excess, I think, actually does make a bit more of a difference than in some larger games. As Dark Red is starting once again, I think first unit out looks like it was a Resbot again, as he's doing this same sort of thing, one con turret to the side, making some pawns. Feel like he hasn't really learned his lesson, as Commander Box Eater is teaching Yellow the same thing. He's being an annoying little fuck. That's all there is to it. How quickly will Venom react? Is he going to lose? He's going to lose the con turret, but I don't think he's going to lose any pawns. In theory, there's a way to micro that where the grunts don't die, and he maybe gets into Daddy Onichan's base, right? If he like perfectly micros away when he sees the pawns, I think. But that's some fucking AI level micro, in my opinion, and we're just humans having fun, right? As I am going for a run by this time, baby. Get me in there, boss. As it's time to win the game. Look at this. We're just running away. We're just running away, and we've got our 4 guys blasting, and he's got 2, and it's look at that. This is the power of micro in this video game, and the game is over. This is. If I can get this con turret again, maybe the con bot dies too. Oof, that would have been crazy if this died. Close but no cigar, as we are already taking the mexes. My commander is already up. This extra shit on the side is already mine, baby. Rafi fighting with Felix over here. The order the exact same as last time, as Rafi is just kind of getting owned. That was a lot of energy just put into that for it to just get blown up. Yeah, maybe he can get a nice little D-gun going here. You really want to take the high ground here. This like dancing around on the hill is very bad for you as a commander. You really want to take the high ground and make a point out of it. This is a decent turret. I think it covers the entire ramp. So yeah, there you go. That's good. Now he wins. Now he has control of this area. Now Felix has some options. And I think chief of which is coming onto this hill and taking this. You could even do something really funny and put down like a bot lab there, as we don't have any radar back here in theory, so I don't think we'd see it. Where is there any radar that would see it? I don't think so. Yeah. No, this is the radar up front over here, and I think this is, yep, where I put it last time, or I put it again this game. Does Commander Box Eater see? Oh wow, he has physical vision of some of these units over here. That's very interesting. As Felix, okay, Felix is kind of taking my advice. He's out of metal, kind of unsurprisingly. Oh wow, he snuck he snuck this con in and is going to get these mexes anyway. As yeah, this LLT. I mean, yeah, I've retraction. This was in an okay position. This really did need to be further forward, as Felix is now still getting the mexes. Rafi not really contesting the right areas, not reclaiming very quickly. There's particular little bits of micro that are valuable, right? Like moving your units around can be valuable. Usually it's not like very valuable to move your units around, right? But your commander especially, reclaiming and and building with your commander is so, and like moving your commander. Microing your commander is so important, really, is what I'm trying to say. Let's just go for that one word. Microing your commander is so important. As, if he'd had these mexes up, he wouldn't be, like, he's spending at 7, -7 a second. Is this on? No, this is not on weight. So, yeah, he's spending at -7 a second. He should be, wow, he should be building converters. But of course, this map makes no sense to the average brain. I mean, so I think, right, I think the idea is that you get to do this on this map, and that's how you scale metals, so that you can come back, in theory. Let's see, right, like their metal per second is kind of skyrocketing here, but as the wind drops, so does that metal per second, which is good for us. I'm just fighting my freaking heart out over here, 2v1. I don't know if we saw it. Commander Box Eater kind of made a big throw and got blasted by some LLTs. Look at that, -27% reload speed on this bitch, having big impact. As now he's just walking these thugs forward, doing the damn thing. Very strong. I think he doesn't know it yet, but this is enough. This is enough thugs. If he can see, let's see. Yeah, he can see that those dots are LLTs. So that's enough thugs to go kill those LLTs right now, and probably that commander before Mr. Onichan gets anything back up. But he's being super greedy. Like, I, I don't know. The Germans asked me, like, what OS am I? after after this game. I don't know. I guess they saw the question marks and thought that I wouldn't be that good, maybe. But I don't think that I'm doing that amazingly. They're just not. There's no unit diversity here. If I were their coach right now, and was trying to help them, I would tell the Daddy Onichan, you're not making units at all, which is really dumb. You're not using this eco unit at all that you made. You're not, doing anything with your eco units, and your your unit composition isn't very good either. Making a few rocket bots isn't going to feel that great. It's really, I just really don't think it is. If you could get up to like 3 Centurions right now against this, that would feel pretty good, because then you could have a nice walk. And look at this. I tell him, I'm like, look, if you've broken through there, like I've been fighting 2v1. I don't know if like I don't know if it's come through again, but I've been fighting over here 2v1 rocket bots from Onichan and from Venom. And it's time for Mr. Box Eater to come and freaking end their eco, as that's 6 metal per second that gets destroyed. It's a con bot. It's the construction turret. It's everything really. And at that point, it's a good trade, even though he gets degunned. He could have walked it into Yellow's rocket bots and probably gotten even more value. But that's really all I feel like I need as I move my thugs in now. And it's interesting, right? Just watch these rockets and just kind of, see why rockets can be good and they can be bad. Because as you saw, right, we saw two barrages. We saw one barrage go completely wide and do like one hit, and another barrage land and actually have impact. But even when it lands and has impact, right? That was like 4 missiles that went into their faces. They're still alive. These guys are like still out. These guys are still up. Maybe if that was Legion, the story would be different. But just walking, healing with my commander, These thugs stay alive. You know, the BP is so efficient when it's healing, especially from your commander with his BP of 300. If you have another Lazarus or two mixed in, it's even better. And another, sorry, I should say another Resbot. I really need to get in the habit of saying Resbot instead of like Lazarus, because like Lazarus is such a, it's you know the Armada Resbot. There's the Lazarus and the Grave Robber, and I don't know what the Legion guy is. Actually, it's kind of an interesting question. But yeah, we do it again with Thugs over here, and Commander Box Heater joining us in the Thugs, doing it as well, as Rafi was also getting himself up. Yeah, the Germans not proving too much of a challenge today for us on this interesting map, as this was our little 3v3 series. Hope you had fun. Maybe this has even been one little video, and I'll see you again when we go planet side. Let's see. Oh wait, one final check. No metal excess. Way to go. But yeah, we accessed 185k. We had like zero conversion power. I like our macro was not fantastic. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. But we still came out on top. We still had a great time because our micro was better. So units better than Aphis, folks, and we'll see you again next time.